whole fucking diseased, corrupt temple down on your head. It's gotta be biblical.
Hello, Patriots, and welcome to Patriots Across the Pond and Friends with Elisa and Stu. And of course, here we are today on our deeper dives with Jason, episode 19. Hey, do you guys remember when you used to say TGIF?
Thank God it's Friday.
I don't even know what day it is anymore. It's just all like blends into one big day. I'm like, oh yeah, it's Friday. Okay.
I thought it was thank God I'm freebasing.
Sounds more like it. How are you doing?
Splendid, it seems. Not a lot better than earlier in the week. A lot better.
Yeah.
What was wrong? What
My
happened?
back. Fucking toads. You know, trying to make some room in here. Like I showed you guys off camera. You know, like I took away. It's like it's getting there, guys. Sunday. There will be no. You'll see normal. No, I wouldn't say normalcy, but you'll see books. You won't see like.
The floor must have like raised. Like it must have been like whoop.
Well, I hope so, because it probably sank out there. God.
So yeah, Trump's just been on, and I saw bits of it. Obviously, you saw the start of it and stuff. Some interesting timestamps there, on him coming on late on purpose, as per usual.
Well, and the thing is that remember, this is the 13th MAGA cabinet meeting on the 31st, right? So you'll love this, right? So what we do, right? We're gonna post 1786, right? That's tomorrow's, right? Check that one out. I think they dropped a massive clue in here that it's happening now. Right there, right? So August 1st, right? Tomorrow, 17 QAnon, right? Trends. But how many tweets? 119,000. Hey, what Congress are we in right now? We're in 119th Congress, aren't we?
That's also back 9/11 as well.
Yep. Yep. And then, what was it? You mentioned something about 2595. All right, and there's 2595, right? So why that one is big? It's because the timestamp is 11:33:09, right? That's that 09 right there.
Yeah.
Because 11:33:09 to 17. So let's just go with that. And then you have 2595. There's your 21. Your difference is delta. It says how many names start with Q. What are the odds of Q stocking? What are the odds of Q stock next to a T stocking? How many stockings total? How many letters used? Logical thinking. A little holiday fun for the fake news media. Think off on the shelf. Can you find the next one? Well, we did. Believe it or not, we did. Because it's an article. Just hold on. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. I know what it is. Because I texted to Dina yesterday. To read. Let's see. Oh. Wait. No.
Find out for a minute. Get that banner on there.
Shit, it's not here. I'll find it.
Yeah.
Yep, you know. Sleep it. No, that's not it. What the fuck? That's it. No? What the fuck? Because they talk about this weapon that they're going to use, the hammer of the gods or something, right? Well, there was that one post with Thor having a hammer above his head. Remember, that's when the Pope had the upside down cross. Pope John Paul II, or was it France? I think it was John Paul II, because he was a Jew. But I mean, it was Vatican II when the Jews infiltrated the Roman Catholic Church, and they just upended it. I mean, they're literally taking God out of everything.
Yeah.
And Britain's letting them do it because, well, it's like every time they overextend themselves, they always have to call back to Israel and say, oh, we're broke. So it's like, oh, we'll just give you Palestine. It's like, well, it broke out in the Far East. Well, we'll just give them India. Really? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Shoot.
Just your thoughts. So we know like what we know now about, the Vatican and the Catholic Church and all that stuff. But what would be your theory on why John Paul II was shot right the same time, not same time, but same year, whatever, as Reagan? If
Gun
he
control,
was
I'd say.
bad, what?
I'd probably say gun control. Because remember, that's when they tried to shoot Brady.
The Brady bill.
Yeah, the Brady bill. Yeah, our favorite vegetable, huh? Just like Gabby Giffords. It's like, you know what? There's people that get shot all the time, it seems. But, if you're like, oh, it's the gun that's doing it. You can have a gun sitting on a desk or anything like that. It ain't going to do shit.
Well, neither is a knife or,
Yeah.
Right.
And especially in England where they have all those mud monkeys running around with those big ass, those blades.
Machete.
Like, it's a religion. It's like, now you see why we have the Second Amendment? That's our religion. Don't pull that shit here. Everybody's like, oh, they're gonna take over America. It's like, are you with us or no? It's like, no, they're not gonna take us over. It's like, remember, it had to be this way. They had to play it all out in order for because if everything runs cyclical, right? You have to wait till the last minute and then do the rug pull. They've been rug pulling him on his crypto, on everything. He's gonna be pulling the biggest rug pull because he's out there. He's like, oh, Fauci. It's like, yeah, he's a holdover from Obama. I had to take him, but just like Lindsey Graham, at the funeral. Yeah, you got Sean Hannity up there fucking, oh, he was all peace, everything like that. And fucking Trump's like, there wasn't a war that motherfucker didn't like. It's like, yep. It's like, you're going to sit here and say that Lindsey Graham was like peaceful. It's like, no. Stop. So, yeah, I mean, and then you look at the 1331, right? Because you have 1221 drops. Well, 13th MAGA cabinet meeting on the 31st. What's left? The month and the year. Well, it's a 7 and a 10.
That's a 17.
Yeah. Man, I have all these fucking written down, but I just got see, 1297. 1297 is a good one too. 11/33/42. Yeah, April 29th.
1297.
Yeah. It says statements today need to be made. Operators have died. They approach the field in battle without fear. They laid down their lives for you. They're selfless. They're fighting for our freedom. They fight unconditionally because they hold the core value, a value we should all live in freedom. We honor them. We must do better to protect them. We'll go all Q plus, and then a couple spaces, and then it goes Patriots.
Yeah.
It says that the next phase will be justice. Like, guys, we're here. Because why is it that there's like, oh, hey, everybody, keep an eye on August 11th. Keep an eye on August 11th. It's like, why August 11th? I mean, it's the end of the dog days of summer, clearly. But, that's a 13, or it's a 10 and 10. Because 8 plus 2, that. But also, that could be a table 29. Because 8 plus 11 is 19. And then you add the 10, you're to 29. Because they didn't say about the... Because they had 2 meetings for 9/11 in 2001. One was on July 6th and one was on August 11th. Why would they put it on July 6th? I thought that was funny because, well, if you go July 2nd through 5th in 79, that's when they had the Jerusalem Conference on International Terrorism. And it went to the 5th, right? So the very next day, the 6th, in 2001, they had a meeting. And then on August 11th. The thing is, how many days is that? That's 37 days. Just like the goalie's number, 3 goes one way, 7 goes the other. It's like he's upping because I think he's upping it because of the 27 club. He's always going 10 up. 10 and 10, Because if you have a 27 club, right? If you go up, you're 37. If you go down, you're 17.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and one being on the 6th and one being on the 11th, he's also a 17 there anyway.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you got fuck, man, we're already past that. Last date I have on there is July 4th, 2026. Man, yeah, we're a little past that, so yeah. But then you had the 8th meeting of BB, and it wasn't press friendly. But then he had all those interviews. It's like, he had one with Hannity, he had one with this other chick, and then he had with Tom Cotton and the idiot from Pennsylvania, the Democrat,
Fetterman?
Fetterman. He had him in there for like 3 hours, and Fetterman's just sitting there on his phone. And he's just like sitting there, just like fucking whatever. It's like, yeah, he's not even watching. I'm not even listening or anything. He's like, yeah. I'm like,
well, Fetterman's playing a great part in this at the moment.
Yeah, and then the thing is too is that because from July 3rd to August 11th is 40 days, right? So remember the whole 40 days, 40 years, all this shit. Well, if it's July 6th, then it's 37 days, right? So is this a nice little countdown for us? Because 37 is also a 10. So then you have, then they had the vote on the Save America Act. How did McConnell vote if he's not there? He's dead. I mean, they showed a newer picture, and he looks even younger than he did last time. It's like, well, if he's looking that good, then bring your ass to work. Can you imagine send your boss, hey, I'm doing all right. It's like, get your ass to work then. It's like, you're getting paid.
Have they got to be there on the floor to cast their vote, all these people?
Oh, and yeah, I believe they have to. I mean, because right now you have Lindsey Graham gone, and his sister there. But then it's like, well, see a lot of people just dropping. But also August 11th, that might be the big D-Day. Because August 11th, 2026 is an executive order. It's 11110. The A for August, it could be an 8 or a 1. It's an A. So the 11th would be 111, and then you have the year 10. And that's the silver standard. And what he talked about in that transportation meeting yesterday, or day before, he mentioned something about Scotland, Aberdeen, Scotland, the Red Castle.
By the way, just so you know, according to the Constitution, it does not explicitly require members of Congress to vote in person.
Well, the thing is that he's been gone for 40-something days. He's showing all these pictures and everything like that, and they still have that cop out there. It's like, what has... So they're like, oh, we talked to him. It's like, has anybody seen him? It's like, you guys are in D.C. You guys are all friends. But McConnell never once mentioned Lindsey Graham's death. And they were buddies. Why was he at the funeral?
It was also, 17 days since his death to the funeral. You know, I have nothing to base this on personally, but it seems when we get talking about movie, right? What do you have when you have a movie? You have a cast, right? And you have like some extras, and you got the main guys and the supporting actors and actresses. Where is everyone in Congress? I mean, there's 20 people that we see. Like
they don't do. I don't think they do anything.
I don't even know if they're there anymore.
I think all they do is just fucking cheat on their fucking spouses and just have a bunch of fucking butt sex. I think that's all they do, because they don't write any laws. They bring the laws in. They're like, oh, well, remember, Pelosi's like, well, we have to sign it in order to know what's in it. It's like, it's not like just one of those little things on your phone where it's like, do you accept the terms and conditions? It's like, okay, but this is, there's a lot writing on this.
I just find it hard to believe, since they locked it from the outside.
Yeah.
That any of them really, maybe, who knows how many of them are still around. And I don't mean like they're killed or they're dead, but they're somewhere, because we don't see, I can name so many people that you don't see. You don't hear from them. You don't see from them. Then you got Nancy Drew going around going, it's empty.
Yeah. Where is everybody? Panic. They're trying to get out.
Yeah, but I mean, people don't know where any of this is filmed, do they?
That's right.
I mean, even that Fauci fucking sitting there 111 times.
Oh my God.
In the fifth, right? But you don't know that was filmed where it was. That could have been filmed on a military base, because there's that. I said I can't remember the address now. There's a fake White House built on a military base that used to be Tyler Perry Studios.
That's right. I think it's Georgia, isn't it?
Somewhere. I can't
Atlanta?
remember.
Tyler Perry, wasn't it? Yeah. The mock-up of the White House.
Yeah, where you could see like an SUV.
Remember we were watching all that stuff in Biden when it's like they show the windows and it's like there's cars parked there. It's like,
yeah, right. I mean, there's so many giveaways, but my opinion is if there were good guys in Congress, right? Let's assume some of them were, they were still, maybe their hands were tied, but they weren't as disgusting as most of the others. Maybe they're still around, but it just feels like they went in. Like the visual I have is, all right, all you assholes get together, get on that bus. They took them away and they decided like you are going to play a role. You are gone, but we're going to get a mask for someone to play you. Like it's like it is a movie. If you think about the basic rules of a film, this fits everything.
Yeah, I mean, I look at it like because I know a lot of people are like, oh, masks. I'm like, man, we're past that. I mean, it's 2026. I mean, you saw Biden come out, different ones, and then that whole post 325 or 365, which says Q POTUS 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And the fourth one has like a kill box and 10, right? So look at like, so are those all 5 of Trump's clones, his doubles, right? Because he can authorize himself to have doubles.
Right.
Look, he wants to just fucking take the night off. It's like, send the 5'8" guy out.
Right.
Fuck, whatever.
Send the fat one out.
I mean, and at the funeral, it's like, well, I thought J.D. Vance was 5'7". He's standing right there. He looks taller than Trump. It's like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
They fall asleep at the funeral. I'm like, oh my God, this is great.
It was that photo when he went to visit the King and Queen of, I think it was Denmark, and you had Trump, the King and the Queen, Erdogan was standing there, Macron, and the arts were all just different, man.
Yeah. Even at the what was it, the State of the Union, when his family was there, like Don Jr. is pretty freaking tall.
Yeah.
And he was so short.
And that's the thing. It's like, well, because remember he talked about Don being the short one, that Barron and Eric had all the height, that Barron was taller than Eric, and that Don felt like, you know, it's like, you guys are still busting 6 feet.
Yeah, exactly.
Cut
You
the
know,
shit.
no one
All
in
right.
that family is short. I mean,
Yeah.
like if they took a picture and I was in the family picture, you wouldn't see me because, you know what I'm saying?
I
They're
need
all
one of those
tall.
squatty potties. Those squatty potty things to stand on, you know? Gotta get that
Like,
7 or 8 inches. It's like, hey, man, I gotta see eye to eye, bro. You know,
yeah, there's so much weirdness.
it's good, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then him talking about that Pickaxe Mountain. I'm like, oh. It's like, you mean the only mountain that's on the 33rd parallel out there? And their coordinates, you add the coordinates to all the eastern coordinates and the north coordinates, they both add up to 21. 21 here and 21 east, 21 north, and then 21 east. And then it's in the Zagros Mountains. So what if that's the avoided Z? Because they talk about the Zagros Mountains, there being an entrance to an ancient Mesopotamian underworld that, I mean, we don't even know what's fucking real anymore. Nothing. It's loony. But then going through that, and there is a mountain called Mount Dena, Dena, and it meters it's 4,409 meters tall, and that's a 17. I'm like, D, you got a 17 right now. Get it.
Where is that located, Jason?
It's in Iran. It's Pickaxe Mountain. Because remember he's talking about all those other ones, and I'm like, Pickaxe Mountain. Looked it up. I'm like, oh, a lot of shit there. But the big one, I believe, is the Aberdeen, Scotland one, because AS is a 119 as well, and it has nicknames: Granite City, Oil Capital of Europe, and the Silver City by the Sea. And there's 2 rivers: the River Dee and the River Don.
Oh my God.
And it was named Aberden in 1172, Aberden, Aberden, 1180, and then it went to Aberdeen. But Aber is river mouth in Pict, and then the second element from Celtic river goddess, Devona, like divine. It's like, I think it's him. And then they talk about that there was a 1319, there was a great charter of Robert the Bruce. Now we're bringing Robert the Bruce back in because Robert the Bruce destroyed the Aberdeen Castle in 1308. Well, how many years is that from now? It's 717 years.
Oh my God.
Because why are we keeping an eye on that? Because we're keeping that 1307. That's our baseline for the Masons, for the Knights Templar and everything. 1307, when they October 13th, 1307, when they burn them at the stake. So what does Trump do? 717 years later, exactly on the same day, October 13th, 2025, he signs a deal with Qatar, Turkey, and Egypt. And he rolls it out yesterday. He's like, oh, look, we made this deal to get rid of, to disarm Hamas. It's like, you guys made this 291 days ago. I'm sure there's nothing having to do with the 219, because remember, it was the 224 bill, and then it went to 219 for Israel merging in, right? Well, that's a speed accelerator plus 5, because if you're shooting to 0 like golf, 224 to 219, there's your 5, and then he goes 291. I'm like, whoa, wait a second, bud. Then you have, hold up, I've written down those. Yeah, I did.
I mean, stuff like this just shows you that everything's done, isn't it?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
It's just being rolled out to the public strategically.
the
There is
timing of
no way. You can't even take half. Just take half.
Yeah.
That's still take a quarter. That's still statistically impossible.
especially timestamps.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, he's talking to you. Yeah, we know. But it was like, okay, oh, see, and I'm extra, and I just lost it. I'm like, why, why you guys gotta be all miserable cunts? It's like, you guys all work, you guys are all like, all pissed off because it's not working on your time schedule. Well, we're fucking sorry. I don't care if it takes another 2 damn years. If you have to get it done right to get rid of all the necessary evil.
Yep.
Instead of like, because I mean, you see all the time people just fucking Trump doing it. It's like, well, the funny thing is, we've never lost our shit because it's like, well, there's something here. Just dig. You gotta find it.
Because they really don't understand. I tell you, either they're too filled with ego, and they're just looking at, I want my life to be easier. I want the money. Most times it comes down to the money, right?
Fuck that. I mean,
or they just don't get it. They don't really have an understanding of how big this undertaking has been.
Well, the Doomers, the Panicans, and the Black Pillars and stuff really do not understand the concept of we only have one chance to do this. Right? It has to be done right.
Yep.
So that it never happens again.
And then even Trump, posting trust the plan. It's like, because they're bankrupt in America. They have to. You have to bankrupt the corporation in order to put the constitutional republic back in. So now you get the Fed, the Federal Reserve, they're gone. The CDC, you kick them out too because they're right along with the Federal Reserve. You have all these people, all these bureaucrats in there that, everybody's like, oh, Teddy Roosevelt's great. Put him on one of the top 10 worst ones. Maybe next time, don't kill your boss. Because then what happened? They're like, oh, he was such a conservative, conservationist. No, he seized all the land, guys. That's what he did. And the thing is, what was the first? I think it was Yellowstone, right? Was the first national park? What was the original name for Yellowstone? Wonderland.
Was it?
So now you think Yellowstone, right? Yellow being the color of Q in naval flags. Stone, Yellowstone. It's like watch the water. Old Faithful. It's like, what the fuck you guys get ready to do? I mean, I don't think it's not human. It's something way above us, but not so much above us. It's just we've been so throttled. Like we had like they put the fucking, the boot, the brakes, everything on us to advance. That's why all these other entities out there, that they would give up everything in their existence to be where we are right now. Because people have no idea what's coming. But the thing is, it's like, you look at it, it's like, well, we see things changing. And, people are like, well, why can't they just arrest? Because you arrest one and everybody runs. Or better yet, maybe they arrested them all. Deals made, strings cut, right? Who snitched on who? Because this Comey thing, like I said, with Rosenstein and Comey, think they're both on our side. Made the deals. Because why is his case, court case, was that 1025 or 1026, right before the Q drop thing? 9-year Delta? Come on.
Yeah, and just what you're saying there about US 1 and IL 1, this is still going up. Those sealed indictments are up to 671,000 now. So it's all RICO and stuff, isn't it? Let me just ask you a question as well. There's 4 presidents on Mount Rushmore, right? There's 4 at the moment.
4, yeah.
4 at the moment. Did you say you think Teddy Roosevelt's a bit of a wrong one?
Yeah, if you notice Teddy Roosevelt, he's stashed in the back. And when Trump put that, there was like a collage
Yeah.
Of it.
And his face is on the left.
Yeah, and it looked like Roosevelt was shaded. It's like
Well, that's interesting because everyone and there's loads of memes coming out, and Trump's always pointing to it, the fact that I'll be up there soon, Mount Rushmore, and his face is on the left. What if they're not going to carve him into that bit? What if they're going to take one of the others out and put Trump there in their place? If some sort of truth comes out about the nefariousness of any of them.
I say you build a fucking statue like they did with Kim Jong-il and all that shit, and Kim Jong-un over in North Korea, and do the shit all in gold. Because still people are like, well, I don't know. It's like,
you know what's really interesting? It probably has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but if anybody ever studied Edgar Cayce,
all connected. Yep.
He was the sleeping prophet. And what did he say? He said the safest, he used some other adjectives, places in the country were the Black Hills of South Dakota. And that's where Mount Rushmore is.
Yep. And that's where Keystone is. And that's the map and the clock. And it's like, ooh, good shit. What was did I send it? The hell? Oh, here it is. All right. Yeah, Carol, unfortunately, we didn't get to make that trip.
Thomas just put in the chat, how about replacing the Statue of Liberty with a gold statue of Trump?
Well, he even said, he's like, we could take down the Statue of Liberty and have no qualms about it. It's like, because who gifted us the Statue of Liberty? It's not
That's right.
Liberty. It's fucking Satan. It's France.
It's all satanic.
It's all Masonic. It's like, knock it down. So.
And it's so sad because it's indelibly like embedded in every person that has come to this country, that the Statue of Liberty represents all the goodness that America represents. And they don't know it's a pain. You know what I mean? It's like a pain to a lot of people when they find this stuff out.
Yeah. And the thing is too, is that I look at it like with everything going on with him, right? And it's like, I mean, I don't even know how he keeps it all straight. I mean, ego, yep. And then it's just like that Charlie Kirk book, right? Stop in the name of God, but stop God is in gold. It's like, just throw it right in your face every time. They don't care. They love being demons.
Yep.
Joe, I've got that 2-minute video here. Do you want me to play that?
Yeah, because those are the gilded statues in DC now. Because when did somebody, hey, where are you getting all this gold, bro?
Yeah, gold everywhere. Do you have the gold? Yes. Gold shall destroy the Fed.
Yes. Well, and that's gorgeous. Bathroom? How much gold it would take? I mean,
I've got to say, they look absolutely stunning. And
fucking sexy as fuck.
if it means anything, there's 18 stars down the side and 5 on the ends. There's 36 stars on each of those, 72 in total on both sides. That means anything. 3 and 6, it's 369, isn't it? 72, that is quite a big number.
It's an inverted 27 as well. And plus, aren't there 72 names? It's like 72 angelic names or something like that.
Wow. God is giving them an ass whooping.
I mean, Trump is just leading it all up to Hadrian. That's all he's doing. You know, it's like, you know, everything's gilded, and then everything in the Oval Office, it's like, who's paying for all this gold, bro? Because no, it's not spray paint. I mean, and then you look at like everything, like all the granite and the upgrades to the bathrooms. I was like, and use no money. It's like none of these presidents gave a fuck about the White House. None of them did. Then there's I have a video.
Well, honestly, the only one who did somewhat was Jackie. You know, when she did the tours and she was trying to bring national pride about the White House, you know, it was not on such a grand scale like Trump is doing, but they did show the honor, you know, the specialness.
Well, he's just trying, yeah, and poor JFK. I mean, he's just trying not to get killed by, I mean, anybody.
Anybody.
You know, I mean, and what a horrible time to be elected president, to be a Roman Catholic, and then they slap that Vatican II. They execute you, and then they slap that, and then just destroys the whole church.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you do that? You know? But that's what people like to do. Just destroy.
You obviously watched that Trump speech the other day, didn't he? He did a 27-minute one, but then he did one a couple of days later. It was about an hour and a half long. That's when there was so much in that. That's when he was calling Caitlin Collins, Dylan Mulvaney.
Oh, you know what? Because the thing is, I was like, okay, so the White House Correspondents' Dinner, right? The second one, right? Well, what happened was that I'm like, okay, I'm not going to watch it because I'm like, I want to be surprised with everybody else and watch it, you know, with everyone. And then I canceled Sunday's show. And I didn't show Monday. Didn't fucking clock in Tuesday. So I still haven't watched it.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think you will see an awful lot in that and you will really enjoy it. There's quite a bit of humour in that as well. He's just a class act.
Fuck, I might watch it tonight or something. Who knows?
Oh, yeah, it's amazing.
But yeah, I mean, it's like just the most I've ever watched a president speak in my life.
Oh, same.
And you're learning shit every time. It's like, then, you know, Rig for Red and August a hot month. Well, what color goes with hot? Red, right? So why would you put a model submarine right next to your desk now? A couple days ago he did. It's like, he had the elephants up the one time for one day. It's like, you just bring in elephants, just put them there, and then just walk out. It's like, well, those elephants are the same ones as Terrell. 2 elephants. It's like, I think this.
But it would be interesting to count how many times in the last couple of months he said hot.
Oh, I know.
It's just constant.
And it's so. And you know what's even funnier is like looking in the news and all that, like New York Post and all that shit, and you like everything bloodbath. Like, remember when Trump said bloodbath and they were ready to execute him? I'm like, what is you guys' problem? They want a 25th Amendment, the guy, but he's the only one that took a cognitive exam. It's like, I think everybody in Congress should have to take one.
Yeah. Well, maybe Trump's pointing towards August thing because he, you know, tells us in the drops, doesn't it? August is traditionally a hot month. So, and
What if it is August 15th? August 15th would be a 17. The A is a 1. 1 plus 1 plus 5 plus 10. And that would be, what is it, 18.
I love when you get excited, Jason.
54, so it's 154 years. 5'5". Because 1971, no, 155 years. That's 11. Another 11. Beautiful. But yeah, that whole, I mean, there's just like, that whole Fauci thing. I mean, I was like, that ain't him. Like, just look at the nose. And then come to find out that the one that was overseeing all the shit he was doing for the CDC was his wife. His wife was his boss. I'm like,
yeah. Well, we knew that for a really long time.
that dude looks hideous. I've never seen him. His
the wife?
Whatever that. Yeah. Oh my God. It's like, did they want a double date with Schumer's old lady or what?
You know, honestly, I just want. I know it's ridiculous.
Who are you talking about? Not the devil.
Oh, Fauci.
His wife.
Fauci's wife.
Oh, right, yeah.
I mean, they don't even try to look pretty. I mean, listen, I don't want anyone in the chat to shoot me, but Big Mike, at least they tried to make look pretty. Like they tried to put nice, decent clothes and do the eyebrows and the makeup and the hairdos. These dudes look so horrible.
That's like me and my mates going to the pub. Well, in fact, I look a lot prettier than that. But if we all went to the pub with dresses on and big boots and all that, that's what we look like. Completely untrained.
I know. It's so obvious.
Just fucking seeing you guys in dresses, too. At a pub.
Yeah. With pocketbooks and white gloves on.
Yep. And then, somebody's getting a chippy, and you have a bunch of grown-ass men whooping some ass in dresses. Because, well, if you're in jeans, it's kind of hard. But if you're in a dress, shit, you can start swinging legs everywhere. You teabag the motherfucker. Who cares? Yeah, it's right there. And what else was there? There's another alignment going on.
I want to ask your opinion.
Sure.
I don't really have an opinion thus far of this. What is your opinion of the midterms?
I don't even think we're going to have them.
You don't? Okay.
No, because why would you have midterms in a corporation when you're... I mean, I don't know how this is going to go. But, I mean, you could actually, legitimately, get rid of the whole House of Representatives.
But is that possible? Like, there has to be more disclosure. Look, the average person...
Yeah, well, I personally think...
That's why they'll be off work and watching TV. And they'll be like, them fucking crazy motherfuckers were right.
Vindication.
Yeah, well, I think we're going to see so much disclosure, particularly with what Trump said about the election being stolen and stuff. So much will come out that I think potentially we will see military intervention before the midterm. And however they're going to do it, whether they're going to have the military run it or, I don't know, but I don't think it's going to be a normal election. Certainly not.
Hell yeah!
Not another normal election.
And then you got the 470th Military Intelligence Brigade taking care of the Epstein shit, and with all these, oh shit, fuck, what was it? Oh fuck, there was oh man, because the military has a FISA court too. That's why FISA works both ways. So when the military would go to the FISA court, it's like, hey, yeah, I gotta get this. It's like, yeah, but go ahead, go get it. It's like, because you already have all the goods on them. Sessions brought everything.
Yeah.
I mean, and people like all military. It's like, can you imagine being one of the people that have to watch that shit and sit here and especially everybody what they know, the higher ups, and people bitching, what does it take so long? It's like, these people probably wanted them dead like fucking 20 years ago.
Oh my God.
But remember, Trump said, he's like, yeah, we need speedy trials, these children, and you misspelled children, the same way Epstein did in the files. Kind of weird. Well, speedy trial, and that was back in 2011, 2012. Well, you have it, sir. You have plenary power. You have Article 2. Because right now with Article 3, the courts, I mean, I just got slapped with a visibility thing on a post. I can't bookmark it. I can't like it. On a post about the Winston versus Oceana, the mock trial.
Wait, you got what? Could you repeat that?
It was let me see. We'll pull it up. It's they're just assholes, you know. It's like they of course they're assholes.
I was just chatting to Billy in the chat there. He was talking about Caitlin Collins and all that, potentially waiting for Trump and all that. I said, yeah, very potential and all that. Trump always berates the people that are working alongside him and closest to him in this movement. And if anyone wants to understand kayfabe and how that works, and, you know, wrestling, you've talked a lot about wrestling, Jason, haven't you?
Yep.
Go back and look at the fucking stuff that was going on between Trump and Sessions in the early days. They were best pals, and they were just berating each other.
Because he's the only one in Congress that never took a penny from anyone, was Jeff Sessions.
Yeah.
He's like this fucking squeakiest clean, but he's quiet to himself and all that. But yeah, it's, they said visibility limited. This post may violate X's rules against violent speech. Well, because I said that every one of these judges would put to death for their treason. Well, remember, RBG already bit the bullet early on. It's like, but let's not talk about them saying that they're going to vaporize Trump back in 2016. Let's just leave that on the back burner.
Well, you know what, Jason? I think, well, maybe then too, but now I think when we hit it on the nose, they want it to be so obvious that they're telling us that there's a problem, because it riles everyone to look that much closer. I don't think it's the baddies doing this. I mean, we on TikTok, we're getting flagged on medical stuff, and, you know, still, right?
Back at that, right?
So
they
want people to react now. They're hoping maybe now people could be like, what's going on? You know, 6 years ago, these idiots didn't notice.
Yeah. And now when it's starting to hit them and they're all bitching about it, it's like, well, you know, like Trump said, it's like with the dolls. It's like, well, daughter's got 50 dolls. Get her 2. You don't need 50 of them. Who needs 50 dolls? Nobody. Come on. But yeah, I just saw this thing on here. This Trader Girl Q 4 hours ago. It says we have reached critical mass. The human resonance has never reached 100% before.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I've watched. Have you watched much Trader Girl Q?
Not a lot.
No, I haven't watched a lot. I've watched a few, but she has date fagged quite a bit,
yes.
And you know, said the Golden Gate Bridge is coming down tonight, and all these sorts of things. But the research she does is amazing when you sit there and watch her connect everything together. It's just, you know, some of us try not to date fag anymore. It's bit us in the arse, isn't it? A few times.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you want people to watch you all the time. You say this is happening tonight, and then it doesn't happen. You know, there's certain people online and all that the RV is happening tonight, and that's been for the last fucking 6 years. You know,
I don't know how anybody even follows, you know, any of these people.
And that's why I don't even. It's like that shit happens. Like, yeah, it's like, oh, it's coming next week. So it's like they've been here for. It's like, and people are still like giving them money. It's like,
I know.
Dumb.
Tonight we should be getting our notifications.
Yeah, because the banks are still open, huh? So yeah, that's gonna go over real well. It's like they didn't go to Fort Knox yet. They didn't revalue the fucking gold. So yeah, no, man. I
mean, I talk about Restored Republic a fair bit in that Judy Byington blog and stuff. If you believe that, the EBS has already gone off 117 times by now.
Yep.
We still have all our shit, but you know, because the whole thing is Iraq's got to go first. That's why this whole, you know, it's a 999. You have Israel, Iraq, and Iran. All three in a row. Which way you want to flip it? You want to flip it upside down, or you want to keep it 999? Give it back to Palestinians? That's the whole thing, anyways. The Annan plan,
Mhm.
Kofi Annan plan, and then it was the Greek and the Turkish Cypriots and all that, and Israel was all, you know, with the Greeks, you know, and then, you know, because they're moving into, you know, their islands and all that. It's like, so they go ahead and trash one area, and they're like, oh, we ain't gonna stay there. It's like, but nobody wants you. No country wants you because of how you guys act. And it's funny because if you look, they don't want them because how they act. Wait till the normies find out that they funded this invasion. All these religions, all these churches, all that, the Lutherans, the Baptists, all of them. It's like, so, and that's the thing. It's like Lutheran. What's the difference between anyone? It's like if there's God, then it's God.
Right.
It's like all the other shit, just whatever. And, you know, them say, oh, well, you know, you need to do this, but they're over there fucking screwing little kids. Sorry, that should have been the 11th commandment, huh? Thou shalt not fucking rape kids. But I think that's like kind of like, you know, common sense. It's like decency. It's morality.
Yeah.
Dickheads. They're filthy mongrels. Yeah. I mean, it's some of the shit's just like, what the fuck?
I know.
What do you know about all this chatter that there's a few, it's like, I think section 219 I wrote down last week, the fact that there's talk about, or scare tactics or whatever for the normies, that they're trying to merge the American and Israeli military.
Oh, yeah. Israel's trying. I mean, they gave all these fucksies money. And they're like, well, now you got to push us through because now the clean break, and now we're starting to see the clean break paper fill out because now they're in 8 front war. And it's the same countries. It's like, and they're like, yeah, well, we don't want any money, but we're going to merge our military, technology, intelligence, and then all of a sudden you start seeing data centers going up everywhere. It's like, and then flock cameras. I'm like, you know, the world will be a lot better without any of them in it. I mean, people could say, well, there's some nice, like, fuck it, man. There were some nice people on 9/11 too. There were some nice people in Beirut during the bombing in '83. Some nice, nice people in Louisiana when you guys decided to blow the levee. Nice people there too. So yeah, you guys like collective punishment. You guys like doing that to Palestinians, just bombing city blocks, just fucking level all of Israel. But you don't have to level Israel because why just level it and then you have to go back and redo it all? It's like they have the bite that has no cure. They took their shot. Now we wait. Because something's got. I mean, you got the Schumann going apeshit crazy. You got these solar storms.
Yeah.
And then MS-13, that could be magnetic storm 13. It could be an X like a 13.0 or something. Who knows? Something's got to break the whole grid. Because right now they're like, oh, we're gonna go up there and dim it. It's like, the fuck you are. You know, you could dim it at night. Go outside at night. And I'm a Polak, and I'm sitting here just like, what the? All the jokes about Polacks, and these guys are like the dumbest. All of them. It's like, how did you guys get elected?
That's why.
I mean,
that's why. They had money. They had stupid, dumb people so they could be controlled.
Easily compromisable.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Smart person's not going to do. Smart person's out there building a business.
Yeah.
They don't want to go into politics.
Well, yeah. The smart people are building businesses while the dumb people are in Congress making sure that you lose your business.
Yeah.
It's like,
unfortunately, yes.
Really? Damn it.
Listen, no one was looking at politics 10, 15 years ago, were they? Some people were, but the majority weren't. Pretty much. I mean, I know a lot of people are still fast asleep, but pretty much most people could give you an opinion on something now because so much is going on. You've got to focus people's eyes on what is happening and what has been happening while no one was looking. Basically, totalitarian tiptoe.
I think a greater amount of people started following stuff after 9/11. I think that was a big wake, even if they weren't fully awake. It woke them up to say, okay, I better pay attention to something. And of course,
Yeah, because nobody's ever seen us get attacked.
That's right.
Literally, we think that it was it's a bunch of that Islamic terrorism. Oh, you mean that phrase you came up in July 2nd, 1979? And then it just makes sense because when did his brother die? July 4th, 1976. Isn't that funny? I find that to be funny. Like, screw all of them. They're no good. Just no good. What else? Just no. What the hell is it?
People have to question everything. We've got, I don't know if Wendy's in the chat, she probably is, but we're seeing all this stuff with all these forest fires going across France, burning everything to the ground. Wendy's got a mate out there, he's doing a tour of France, right? Sending pictures back and stuff. And no, clear sky here. Well, it might be a chemtrail in the sky or two, but it's clear sky here. Can't see any smoke, can't smell any smoke. Nowhere, and she's travelled 4, 5, 6 places so far.
And what about Canada? Like, what, I know we had the smoke here, but I wonder what that was all about.
I thought we were on a spinning ball. Because the smoke's all concentrated. It's like, well, if we're spinning 1,040 miles an hour, you'd think that, I guess, smoke gets gravity too. That's some of the dumbest. And then they say, "Oh, trust the science," and then they come out and they can't even define a woman. What a woman is. It's like, you know what? If you don't know what a woman is and you have any public office, you should resign immediately, especially if you're a woman. That's the problem. You're asking women what women are, and they're like, "Huh?" It's like, you got Franken beans. That's it.
Got ya. And why does the science have to take the fifth?
That was
well, look, you would say, because how did it go from like holistic to medicinal? Well, Frederick Taylor Gates under Rockefeller, his main go-to guy, Gates, right? They're like, oh, he's not related. It's like, oh, bullshit. You read that story, you could put Bill Gates in there as Frederick Gates. You got philanthropy. You got the Flexner report. You got some guy that says, "Oh, I want to be a doctor." It's like, bitch, you didn't go to school for it. It's just like, Bill Gates is like, well, and then they wanted, because remember, the Rockefellers started the whole education system and everything, the General Education Board.
Yeah.
Sorry, and then they have the education there. So then you had because what was it? The China medical. China.
It's not racist at all. It comes from China. Now, is that CHYNA in Ukraine, you think?
Oh, yeah. They were doing all that shit underground. Sorry, Russia, China. Russia is Ukraine, China is Israel. Because the Jews went over there, overthrew, the whole Shaikan Shek. And, Mao. Because remember, we can't forget that, Mao's biographer was invited to meet FDR at the White House twice. Because he was so enthralled with what was happening over there. And just, yeah. And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, was it Lend-Lease Act? It's like, yeah, hey. So all these Soviets, they were Jews. So they infiltrated our government to find out what we had and then to make orders to send it all to the Jew commies. Yeah, good times. They created communism. Can't say they didn't.
So Richard Ness just said here in the chat, ask Jason, who led parades 1963?
Donald John Trump down Broadway. That was on October 12th, 1963. It was from Proclamation 3555. That was on page 1025, and it was in the 77th register. So it's like all the numbers are there. So yeah, it's safe to say that, you know, because he signed on September 17th, the city of Washington, making October 12th the second Saturday in October as Columbus Day. But then what happened? Here comes LBJ saying, you know, now we're gonna make that Monday, make it a federal holiday so everybody gets a day off paid, right? Because that's what federal employees need is more paid days off.
Yeah.
Useless. I mean, swear it's done by a bunch of lesbians because they don't do dick.
Now, a lot of people have said that Trump was asked to run by the military generals in this Q operation. I tend to think Trump has been involved in it
The whole time.
Yeah, the whole time.
Maybe his whole life, growing up in military school and stuff.
Knowing what his mission was.
If you led the parade in 63, and then you just look at it, right? It's like, okay, well, that's a 19 too. What's the God's number? What number do the lacrosse player, right, from Boston College that he posted? The guy with the red bandana had the number 19 on. Why would he say the guy with the red bandana? Because we have to go back to Hopi prophecy, the man in the red hat. So who's Trump? He's Christ. Deal with it. He's not Jesus. He's Christ. He holds an office. Jesus was a man. He held that office of the Christ. He was anointed from God. Just because we're not anointed from God doesn't mean anybody else can be. Because he takes a licking and keeps on ticking, it seems. And he's out there just smiling away. It's like everybody's trying to kill you. And this guy's just like, fuck it, I'm going to run for a fourth term. Kill me now. It's like,
Trump 2020.
I just want to go golf. And he's like, hey, fuck it, man. Let's start executing people. It's like, because, I mean, if you look, it's like, we need, like, everybody, like, I hate to say it, but everybody just go against Trump. Not us. But everybody else bitch about it because, oh boy, you know, their cards played.
Yeah, good luck.
They're like, oh, fucking, yeah, Trump's a fucking pedophile. It's like, you're going to sit here and say, everybody's looked into him. We've looked at, the government, the military. It's like, why would the military put a pedophile in there and say, hey, man, you're going to help us? Because you could get the gold in China because, well, so so many officers of Christ, yeah, I love all God's children. It's like, hey, I love raping them too. It's like, no. It's like, it had to come down to, because isn't this Trump's third marriage?
Yeah.
There was a charm, huh? Or the Romanov. Because you have the Christ and the Romanov, you have the East and West combined. You go on November 8th of 2017, boom, have dinner at Forbidden City with all the Chinese elders, have everything done, take the picture. Melania's in the middle, the guy in the golden head, the monk, he's behind Xi, but you could still see him catty corner. But it's like, why is Melania in the middle? They never do that. It's all about that because Melania stood next to Xi. Oh, I mean, if you have to protect your golden goose, it's like, what if it's Melania the whole time? I'd laugh if she's Q+. Why not? I mean, she's brilliant. Can't say it. You know, and going back to the whole Statue of Liberty, they should tear it down.
Yeah. And
put up a nuclear family. A mom, dad, and 2 kids. Like saying, like, pointing, you know, some goofy-ass JCPenney pose. Something. Putting gold, fucking whatever, you know? Or just, I don't know. I mean, no, he can do whatever the hell he wants. I mean, as I see it, you know, people are like, oh, I can't believe he's doing this. Like, you're not supposed to believe it. That's why we're here jockeying a fucking computer, not running the country. So people are like, well, would you want to? No, politics? No. No, I would rather slam my balls into a car door repeatedly than go into any kind of politics.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't say it. Hey, weren't we supposed to support the Constitution? Isn't that First Amendment there? All right, then. All right. Because remember, they're just there to support. Trump's is to support and defend. Because Obama didn't say defend. He said support.
They certainly are showing divine feminine and masculine, aren't they?
It's perfect yin and yang.
I mean, if you look at her, there is nothing in any way masculine about her, but she is
Powerful.
just yes, I was going to say just
Like an alpha feminine. Not like the bitchy alpha.
No.
But like, like class.
Strength. Just
like,
strength.
Like the elegance. We need to bring that back.
Yeah.
None of this, oh yeah, they're all fucking twerking, fucking dudes showing their tits out in the White House lawn. It's like, just fucking burn the whole thing down. They're bitching about, oh, the UFC out there. You had dudes with fucking implants out there shaking their bare tits.
That was the most, wasn't that Easter? That was on Easter Sunday. They're
trans, whatever. Yeah, it was Easter. Yeah.
Well, they had a show, this was supposed to be, right.
That's funny. You're having it on Easter, but none of those dudes have eggs. But I guess that goes to what is a woman?
Right.
It's like, do you have a uterus? It's like, just because you bleed, a week, a month out of your butthole because you eat Chipotle doesn't make you a woman. Makes you just a bad fucking eater. That's all.
So Carol asked to ask you, Jason, if you know about the peacock clock.
What peacock clock? Nope.
Huh.
What the hell's a peacock? Oh, wait, yeah, the one that's inside, because they had that one. It's in Russia, right? Because they have this one massive peacock, like a clock, and then they have something else. And I remember we were watching. I'm like, it's like a perpetual machine. Right? It's going, keeps on going. It's like, you can tell it's in Russia because it's actually still elegant and beautiful and just. I think that was Russia. Yep.
Russia. Okay.
Because there was another one too. 17-hour clock.
Oh yeah, I heard about that the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Carol that mentioned that?
I think it was.
I think Carol's a bit of a clock fan on The Secret.
And how many times are they throwing 17s out? I mean, it's like I was listening to the thing. It was what was it? The hell was I watching? His his Camp David thing. And here comes Hegseth with a 17. Yeah, 17. There's 17 pages. That's like, guys. Right now, you can't shake that number. It's like before, I didn't see 17 a lot, like growing up and all that. But now it's like boom, 17, 11, 11, shit like that's like. It's always math. It's just like
always.
It's like, what are you thinking about? It's like, I don't know. So people are like, oh, what if he's laying there thinking about other women? That whole meme. It's like, I just want the voices to stop. It's like, you guys, just talk about tomorrow. You're always having because you're trying to figure this shit out. I mean, you're trying to see it from every angle to see which angle that it'll work, that it would work in an optimal way. Mm-hmm. But then you're like, well, we don't know half the shit they have. I mean, if it's 20% public, 80% covert, it's like, we don't see any arrests. Like, duh. It's like, I mean, people are like, oh, they should have just arrested Fauci. It's like, if he would have done that, then that would have been illegal. Then he would have walked.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do everything by the letter of the law. If it's not done that way, then that's why it had to be done this way. It's like, yeah, they're just remember, Trump said when he's like, Russia, Ukraine. He's like, I just want everybody to stop dying. He didn't say getting killed. He said dying. And remember, he came out with that, the whole Jesus thing, the healer. And people are like, oh, he thinks he's Christ. Like, with technology, anybody can be Christ, you fucking jagoffs.
Right.
Like, what, because somebody wants to do something good for people and you guys are sitting here making a mockery out of it? Yeah, maybe we're not ready for the satanic shit anymore. I think you guys just go, take your Baphomet, take your goats you like to fuck and all this shit and just leave. Good, for good. Go. Not an island or anything like that. You get your rapture, you go wherever you got to go. But
Yeah.
46% lost on Trevor. Because, I mean, the more and more I listen to some of these I'm like, these rabbis are fucking, no. People are like, oh, but it's a Zionist. No, the Zionists will tell you. They'll brag to you that they're fucking your brains out. The rabbis won't. They're like, oh, no, Palestine, yeah, because they want to take over the whole world. It's like the old bull, young bull. Israel's over there. It's like, yeah, we're going to run down and fuck one cow. It's like, why don't we just walk down and fuck them all?
Yeah.
Right? That's it. And that's what the rabbis are doing because they're all placing themselves all throughout and using the whole black magic and the Babylonian shit and all the human sacrifice. I even read something today about them saying that, oh, yeah, like this Dybbuk box on us. This guy, what's his name? What's the fucking guy's name? Kevin Mannis. He's saying that in 2003 that he created the whole Dybbuk box conspiracy, that there's no such thing. I'm like, hey, dickhead, 2003, huh? Funny thing is that, good old Les Wexner wrote about a Dybbuk box that he had when he was a kid before 2003. So, yeah, nice try. I mean, some of the stuff these guys are doing is just, nah. Nope. They're gods. Nope. They can all eat shit. Because they'll sit here and say, God promised us this fucking 3,000 years ago. Well, I'm glad you have that document. So can we see this contract with God's signature on it? Because for some reason, in autograph the Bible. So it's like, so let's see it. Because by our accounting in 1917 with the Balfour Declaration going through, that's when your clock started. It didn't start in 1948. It started in 1917.
That's
right.
That's
why you need that MOU done in 2016. That's your 99-year limit. And guess what? Where are we now? How many years? 109, huh? The PT 109, huh? I think it's going to get real interesting here shortly.
I think so.
Military is the only way.
And then now they're talking about the whole ventilators and all. It's like, oh, then we got to bring up Patrick Bouvier Kennedy. Because where did ventilators come from? Maybe they should ask Thor Hansen. The doctor that was there that said, hey, yeah, 50 years, you won't even need to use these. It's like, so wait, so you go to Patrick Bouvier, it's like, what if this is, what if it's Scavino? That'd be cool, but I think they'd be hiding these guys more. But it's even back to the Hello George. Because that George Skakel, remember the type with the Kennedys and all that shit? Well, in August, holy shit, it was August 11th or 14th or something like that, 15th, that they sent a letter to Pat and George Skakel, thanking him for being there for the death of Patrick, right? But that's the only correspondence that went out. It's like, now we start thinking, it's like, hey, the biblical thing where it's like, hey, they're trying to, kill the firstborn or whatever, or secondborn, and, just put them in a basket, push them down the river, let somebody else find them, and, let somebody else raise them, and, like the whole Moses thing, and whatever the fuck it was, or pharaohs, or some shit like that in Egypt. It's like, what if they did that, and George and Pat Skakel were raising them? Because, if you look at S is a 19, right? The G is a 7, right? And the P is a 16, which is 7. They're both 17s. George Skakel, 17. Pat Skakel, 17. But this, because Senior's coming back. I mean, we want to see Senior back in 62, 60. Bring that one back, and let's see just everybody go ape shit. But hey, I'd bring Jefferson back. I mean, if you're going Q POTUS 1 through 5, bring back 5 presidents: Washington, Lincoln, Jefferson, I go Madison, and
Jackson.
I wonder if the kill box with the 10 was McKinley. You know, because he got shot. Because he got shot at the World Fair, right? But then he died sometime later. I don't know if I don't know how many days it was. But
After he got shot?
Yeah, they weren't even they weren't even fucking take care of him. They want him dead because of the tariffs. Because once Teddy got in, right? Now we got money to blow. Yay!
He passed away 8 days after being shot.
Less than 10.
He was.
And was it September or was it August?
September 14th.
Done in 30, huh? Because if there's 31 days in August and September 14th, then that would mean August 15th would be 30 days, right? August, and the next day you have August 14th, the letter, Giuseppe Mazzini and Pike outlining 3 world wars. Like, ooh, come on. Good shit. I love it.
Have you seen this photo here? This is because some people think that is Patrick Bouvier Kennedy. Now. Patrick Lincoln Coloni. It's the Carlini bloodline, isn't it? All this book Q and everything. If anyone hasn't seen that,
I think the Kennedys and the Trumps are all in the Christ bloodline.
Oh yeah.
I think that's where it's right there. It's like, you know,
and many others.
George Washington, George Patton. I mean, you got
they have worked right.
Yeah. Because I mean, the office can be given at any time. I mean, you can't. Well, would you do this? Like, well, explain electric lift and just once. It's all I want. Just because anybody says that this whole thing's a side or anything like that, I will go to my grave. There's no fucking way, because what happened here and what's going on here, out of character, way out of character. Like, this is not me. I am not a big reader or anything like that. I don't like this shit, but for some reason, 2017 got drawn into it, and now here we are. So, what if this is all of our soul contracts being redeemed?
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. I can't wait till the morning that I can get up and walk past my computer without fucking turning it on. You know, and just, I love what I'm doing, don't get me wrong. Because I'm learning all the time and helping other people and, you know, talking to people that are like-minded all the time. When a lot of the people out here close to me don't want to know, haven't got a clue, don't listen, don't want to watch anything I've got to show them and all that, just take the piss, whatever. I can't be doing with that. So I've sort of like taken myself away from it a lot, which is why I love speaking to people like you and digging into this stuff and doing what I'm doing.
No, we're driven. It's a purpose, like it's a calling more than a hobby. Do you know what I mean? It's a calling.
Well, we must be a bunch of sick fucks because we're like, we want to see some wind chimes. Come on. And you know what? Let's step up the degree of difficulty, right? You got a bunch of Mexicans in these fucking detention centers. Give them sticks, piñatas. I mean, you could literally do like whatever you want. I mean, but that firing squad, and they're gonna just line them all up. It's like, well, do it all at once. Don't care, you know, because clearly what they've done to us, you know, I mean, not just to us, to our parents, to our parents' parents, to their parents.
Yeah.
It's like,
just think about like just one area alone. Forget about taxes. Forget about, disease. Just think about what they've done to people and their health, and all the easy things that we have learned over the last 10 years and continue to learn about. God has given us everything that we need to stay healthy. Forget about curing, stay healthy. And they've destroyed that. And they've destroyed the sense of power, inner power that we have with our belief system to make ourselves well. Just that one thing. Forget about like all this other shit they piled on us. Right there, the rage and anger that we had to watch relatives and friends and children.
Oh, I mean, my mom and all that, but these ones that had their parents in these nursing homes and they weren't allowed to go see them and everything, that right there, I was like, nope, you best bring the fucking SWAT team. Fuck it. You know, somebody's gonna end up dead. Because I don't trust nursing facilities anyways. Because they always have these overweight fucking mookies working there that all they're doing is twerking on their phones and shit like that, just leaving people in piss and all that, because predominantly it's white people in these nursing homes. So it's like, well, fuck, let's take care of white people.
But let me tell you, my father had to go into one of these rehab places. You would literally walk into these places, and trust me, it's across the board. There were black people in there. There were white people. There were people that had no ability to take care of themselves. And there was a woman that was in like a she was just literally folded over. Every time I went in there, she was just left there. You go to those places. If you put your family in one of those places, just say goodbye.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like, you know, that's why those what was it, the H model or something like that, the where was it like your parents have one side and then you have one side and there's like a middle.
Oh right, yeah. We were talking about that last time, because I've seen that recently. It's a new design of house, isn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's what the hell
it's like an H, Elisa, and you know, parents live on one side.
So like the parents, so like your parents will be on one side, they'll have one whole side, and there's like a whole like not like a courtyard. I guess you could say courtyard. So
I know what you're saying. It's like,
a communal eating area.
That's it.
They're like private, but together.
Maybe you've got a pool out the back as an area and stuff, sort of thing. But then you go and live in your own house. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it's wonderful, because a lot of countries, look at places like Italy and things like that. They wouldn't dream of doing that. The family stays together all their lives. You know, everyone eats around the table together. You know, it's a beautiful thing. But in this country, it's the norm to put your parents in a fucking home, right? I said to my dad, "You'll never be going in a home. I don't really want to wipe his bottom and stuff like that, but we will deal with it." You know, he's fine. My dad's 87 now, and he's been in hospital a few times, but he's sharp as a tack, moans like a trooper, and you know, he's still out there digging the garden.
Because that's the thing. Once that stopped, that's it. Goes downhill. That's how my great uncle was. He was always he served under Patton. And he bought the whole like the photo and everything. My mom's like, man, it's like just you know, can you just let him talk about something that you don't know shit about?
Right.
Please.
You know, gauging on the fact how much Patriots had control throughout the COVID period and all that, people are going to take that as a major learning lesson about abandoning their elderly into these fucking shitholes, right? And what went is, you know, we saw a few videos of people crying at the window and, you know, really heartfelt stuff, but most people put them in there so they don't have to fucking deal with it. And it's
I came home. Fuck that. I was about to see anything like that. And when my dad was in the hospital, I'd go there at night and stay with him all night. Because the thing is, I mean, nurses, you've got, 30, 40 patients? It's like, that's my dad. I'll take care of him. If you got to go to the bathroom, he needs this, I'll get it. Anything else, fucking something, beep, 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 that's you. If he needs bathroom, shower, something like that, I'll take care of it.
You know, but here's the thing that I think they were waiting for, the White Hats. They were waiting for people to literally barge through those hospitals and say, fuck you. We are banding together to see our relatives. But they put so much fear into people that if you go visit grandma, you're going to kill her.
Yeah.
You're carrying something that has no symptoms, but you can kill her.
Yeah. And there's like, and even just listen to that whole questioning. It's like, the Bernie Moreno one. Did you listen to that one by chance?
What? Where he was questioning Fauci?
Yes.
Oh, that.
Yeah. When he dropped the F-bomb, Mike.
Yeah, but have you seen that last clip he did where he walked into an escalator, right? And he said, because he's a piece of shit. Did you not see that one?
No.
I didn't see that.
Let's see if I can find that.
Shit, you act like all I do is hang out on a computer, which that's all I do. But no, I missed a couple of days. I'm like, man, but it's almost like X is like, it's like ADD on meth. It's like you got this one. It's like, that's one I want to find all like cat ones or dog ones or something like that. Want to watch happy stuff. I want to learn stuff. I mean, I'll go find it, but you see one person bitch, one person's dropping fucking dimes. And it's like, well, if the person right there is complaining, they just read that post right there that probably didn't pop up on the feed, they'd probably feel a lot better about themselves.
Yeah.
It just, yeah, there's no way that any of my parents are going to a home. Nope. No. Because I know that useless fucking shitbag down south wasn't going to do anything. So, but that's not.
But it's not even just the homes. Like my father wasn't in a home. He had to go like midway.
Yeah.
Right. They're awful.
They're all. And the thing is, it's like, oh, we don't get paid enough. It's like, it's your job.
Like, why don't these places have a kitchen with juicing? Why don't these places have, like, they aren't doing anything? What?
That's healthy. They want them to die. It's like, hey, we're just here getting Medicaid money. That's all. Yeah. It's like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, I've just watched it. It's only 13 seconds, I think. This is brilliant.
Excellent. Senator Moreno, why do you suspect Fauci's pleading the fifth after testifying 200 plus times before?
This is a piece of shit.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Fucking love that guy.
Fucking brilliant,
man. He's great. And he's from California too. It's like, see, there are. And we are not throwing the babies out with the bathwater on this. No, this is our country. It's like people are like, oh, say, give them this. It's like, no, get all these illegals out of here. If you've been here 20, 30, 40 years, get the fuck out. Because you want to talk about, well, my visa, it's like, you were here 20, 30 years and you're not a citizen and you can't English? Fuck out. It's not like, well, how am I going to adjust? It's like, you already speak Spanish. Adios. What they should do is call sombrero air. When they fly to Mexico and all, sombrero air. Put little curfews on it, then pull up, dump them out.
Sombrero aero.
Man.
Yeah. Oh, wicked. Right, we've got to finish up in a bit, have we, Elisa? Have you got things you've got, have you?
Yeah, well, I'm in the process of getting my house ready to put up for sale because our
plan. Where are you going?
Florida.
Yeah, do you want to do?
What are you going to do without all that snow, Elisa?
I'll visit.
What do you do without like all like the? I mean, I know how Chicago was, like in some of the parts. It's like the piss, especially in the heat and all that. And it's like like with homeless people, I'm like, they just need help. That's all.
Right.
But they're like, oh, let's just give them drugs. Let's just kill them. It's like California's doing. It's like, that's the problem. The people that run this shithole country, they have zero empathy. The only person that really has empathy is Trump.
Yeah.
Because if he wanted to, oh fuck. I mean, I can't believe he said fuck. It's like, I can't believe he doesn't fucking carry around somebody's spine as a belt.
You know what really pisses me off, amongst so many other things? The fact that everybody that comes out and talks bad about Trump, look at him before he was president and all the things he did.
Oh, when he's a Democrat.
Okay. Look at all the things he did, flying kids when they couldn't get a commercial airline so they could go have a transplant, right? All the things he did, all the people he helped, all the money he gave away, etc. Here's my thing. You don't have to like him.
Yeah.
What the fuck have you done in your life?
Yeah.
Where's your list of how you helped people? What have you done that's good? Because if you've done that many things, okay, and you don't like him and you have a problem with him, fine. If you've just sat around being a critic, then shut up.
I hope
Until
somebody
you
puts.
can bring something to this world that's worth helping your fellow man.
Because they don't want to help. They think everything's. But even this whole mindset, it's like the university. It's like this. Where in the hell did this mindset come from? I mean, can you? I couldn't, man. I would not want to be a kid right now. Not at all. I mean, understandably so. Later on in life, it's gonna be badass because I mean, we're still gonna be there too because you got the whole infinity and shit.
I think this generation, I think now, if you go back like pre 2020, they're kind of fucked, because of, but honestly, hate to say it, but millennials. But whatever was in the heads of the parents of those millennials, they're really where the problem started, right? Everyone gets and all that nonsense. But I think now this generation is where the hope is. And I think it's a combination of coming in at a higher vibration. And also they had so much of the internet that they were able to go, this is bullshit.
Yeah. And also, you know what else? I find it funny that the millennials, it's like, their parents are trying to be their best friends.
Yes.
It's like, no. Because it's like, Mom, Dad, we're cool. But, kid, you get out of line, you're going to get fucking cracked. Because, I mean, if you say, now don't do that again, and you go do it again, it's like, don't do it. It's like, there has to be some retribution.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just thankful to be alive. I mean, could have sworn my mouth would have done me in by my parents. Definitely.
I will share with you when I was like between 13 and I would say maybe 15, I had such a mouth. Okay. For I don't even know how long it was. It had to be like 6 months. I don't even remember. The dinner table, my father would say, my father was very, he was a little bit of a tyrant, right? And he would say something, and of course, Elisa was going to mouth off. And I would think to myself, I could say it and I'll get a smack. Or I cannot say it and not get a smack. So I would always, I'm going to say it. And I would get a smack, and then he'd go like this, which meant go to your room. And of course, I'd stomp up the steps and slam the door. And I remember one time my sister said to me, she's like, all you have to do is shut your mouth. Like, what are you doing? And I was like, no, it's just the point. And I'm going to say what I have to say. But he didn't want to be my best friend.
No.
He didn't want to be my best friend.
I mean, you can be friends like later on when you're adults. It's like,
right.
When you're kids, like that's why like Gen X turned out, even like I mean, even like, because even the whole Gen X and Boomer, it's like, I even think that's all bullshit too, because people are like, oh, well, well, I'm a Boomer, but I don't feel. It's like, well, then you're Gen X. Just join us. It's like, we're the group that don't give a fuck, but when shit goes down, we'll take care of it.
Yeah, I mean, who picked the years for those anyway?
Yeah, who does pick that shit?
Someone's got to put, right, Boomers are going to be between this year and this year. And then Gen X here and there. Who picked that? Look, yeah. I used to get a fucking proper good clump from my dad. Yeah. And, it taught me. I think I'm a decent person these days. Elisa, I do want to ask you to, can you talk about the Awakening Summit?
Yeah. So we, as many of you know, we have moved it from, it was previously advertised that we were going to have it in Sedona, Arizona. We moved it to Florida, to Clearwater Beach, Florida. It was just budgetary issues and, just what was going to be available in the area for people coming. Excuse me?
It's gorgeous down there.
Yeah, and it's the dates are the same, October 16th to the 18th. We have about 31 speakers right now. We're going to be making some announcements, but right at the moment, we're finalizing the new website. It's theawakeningsummit.org. If you go there now, you're probably still going to see the previous event. So another week or so, it's going to be all updated with all the speakers. You could buy tickets on there. You could also buy merchandise. We're going to have some beautiful merchandise for the event. So there'll be a lot more information in the next week. And then, of course, we're going to start sharing, the whole full speaker roster, that we're going to have. But it's a beautiful venue. It's right on the beach. And the area is lovely. And it's also a lot easier to get to. That was the other issue we were concerned with. Sedona, you have to drive 2 hours from the airport. So here we are, within a very short distance to be able to get to the hotel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Right, and just to finish for me, don't forget, it told us in the Q drops, nobody escapes this. Every one of these fuckers on the wrong side of it, I'm pretty sure he's going to get taken out. God's plan is going to sort them out, whether that's going to be a reverse rapture or whatever is going to happen. Jason, enjoy that Trump speech when you watch that, the White House.
Yeah.
Because it is a classic.
Well, I'm watching tonight with everybody because,
Yeah, no.
I've been kind of
Yeah. No, you'll be stopping it throughout anyway, laughing and did see that and everything. And if I don't know if you follow at Tartanium on Twitter, but I've just found him recently and he's smashing out some really, really good videos. So I've been using them as our outro. So there are some people out there that are just, that's why I'm sitting here on X, next thing you know, it's where did 5 hours go? It's yeah. Stay off fucking social media. But then you're well, I like to learn shit too. But but then it's the mouth, it's yeah, I'm not gonna like that. It's yeah, it's fun. Just get out there and just throw some shit out there and see what it takes. And you can always go off on many, many tangents when you're watching something if you've got 2 or 3 screens.
Yeah,
it's endless to what you're looking at.
Yep.
But anyway, thanks, Jay. Brilliant catch up.
What time are you going live, Jason?
5 p.m. Central.
5 Central. Okay, so 6 Eastern.
For 3 hours, 45 minutes, something like that.
Okay.
Brilliant. Okay, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Thanks in the chat. We love you all. What a brilliant bunch of people we are. And if you can stay for 3 minutes, this is a little outro from Tartanium.
Yeah.
Where we go.
Bye-bye.
See you later, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Posts dropping, hidden predictions, proofs confirming, lies and deception fading, sleepers around us waking, storm of disclosure brewing, brilliant light of truth shining, endless web of lies crashing, sound of real justice rising. Is truly happening what we awaited approaching? Invisible strings of control snapping, deep state puppets frantically dangling. Those who were hunted now do the hunting, long-awaited justice finally coming. Innocent children joyfully playing, suffocating darkness rapidly fleeing. Unified patriots together singing, victory bells in the distance ringing. Everything's really happening. The great awakening. Desperate media keeps spinning, false narrative rapidly breaking. Whole weary world in suspense keeps turning. Q drops keep perfectly proving. Masterful plan was never once failing. Hidden timeline of fate revealing. Forces of good steadily winning. Endless victory, not just fleeting. fading. Evidence piles are relentlessly mounting. Cue crumbs from years ago keep confirming. Corrupt old cabal visibly crumbling. Arrogant elites nervously squirming. Mainstream illusions totally failing. Braveheart patriots boldly rising. Entire planet is quietly transforming. Wave of awakening spreading. It's happening now. We're living the happening. Trust the plan, it's happening. Storm